Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I did post photos, so it's not quite as much of a shock, but yes, I went with like a really bold red. I was just ready for a change with my hair. And I have naturally dry skin, okay, so I got these. They're a really good deal at Brighton Eye at Walmart for $1. And sometimes, just FYI, if you're ever looking for a sale, they could be on the top or the bottom. This time it was on the top, so I did have to grab like a bath sponge to pull it closer to me because I'm shorter. But I did get it because it was $1. So just keep that in mind when you're shopping these days. Some of the deals. Yeah, and I'll take these off in a little bit. It's just to reduce puffiness. Yeah, puffiness, and like I said, I don't know that it eliminates, but at least reduces the look of like fine lines. And these will have like aloe vera, which is really good for your skin. But the point of this video, this is kind of like, it's not alive, but it's kind of like naturally like what I would be doing on a day that I can kind of take it easy. So Rayne Spade, I don't always think everything she says is completely critical or out of hate. So this is just my thoughts, because I know she also does reaction content on Lee Unfiltered. And something that I did agree with her on the last video of the last few lives that Lee Unfiltered did is that it's okay for her to be doing things like this, you know, like if you're cooking or you're talking to your child, that's okay. Now, I mean, if you're sharing like bad information or something that, you know, could be used against you or your child, then yeah, of course, don't do that. But I think hers were pretty innocent, and he had some really cool stuff, you know, like he is very creative. So yeah, but there were some people, and no offense, but they sound kind of older or grumpy, saying like, don't have your kids on the live. Now, of course, she wasn't showing his face either. So I think, you know, I don't think she did it. I think she did it in an acceptable way, but it is her channel. And if she's taking things personally, you know, then that's up to her, I guess, if she wants to scale that back. I'm just saying, I personally didn't have an issue with it. I think it's realistic to have your family in the background, whether that's a dog or your child or, you know, your grandma visiting. I mean, if you're not including them naturally, I don't know, that might be different, but my opinion is just be yourself. And if that's why I disable comments. Y'all know that. Like, I don't know. If people don't want to watch my channel, that's fine, but I don't really need to hear about it, if that makes sense. Like, you know, there's nothing stopping you from scrolling away or clicking away. Like, if you're not enjoying it or you don't like it or whatever, you know. Nobody is forcing you to watch certain content. But yeah, I like the calendar too. I even told her that, yeah, the Florida calendar, I think that kind of, when you set things visually or write them down, it makes it more solid, you know, in your plans to try to move. But yeah, so I know people have been kind of critical about that. But I was actually, you know, pleasantly surprised, because Rayne Spade didn't say like she thought that was bad, that she should be who she is on her channel. As far as the RV and the loans and the stuff, I don't know. I mean, that's her business. I don't know how that will work out. Or, you know, maybe alternative plans. I don't know. Like I said, I'm happy though that I heard that she got some more hours, so that's good. Yeah, I know this is kind of like a silly, I know it's probably hard to take me seriously right now. I'm sure there are people, I guess I could kind of like imagine what people might say, I guess, to kind of, you know, that my hair or my skin or whatever, you know, how could I be so lazy or casual? But hey, I don't see you putting yourself out here, right? So, I did want to try to do another, on a side note here, I did want to try to do maybe like some eyebrow tutorial, like on how to use an eyebrow pencil. But I have been practicing the last few days, but I just feel like I haven't mastered a natural look, because I do have kind of naturally like thicker, I wouldn't say they're the thickest, but a little bit thicker type of eyebrow. So I was going to maybe try to do some like beauty type stuff. That's just the universe I feel most comfortable with on certain issues. And then, yeah, I have gotten a little bit more into reaction commentary. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. So hope you all have a great day.